Hello friends, welcome to Shiva Academy. This video series is mainly to address the questions and the comments that I am receiving through mail or in the comment section. As a continuation of that, here is another interesting question that I have received from one of the subscriber. Thank you Meenakshi for sending this question. I am going to combine another question which is very similar to this functionality. Okay, first let me explain what is the question is about, then I will show you how to achieve this functionality. So the first question is, we have a table called student table which contains information like student ID, student name, course ID, course completed flag and course completion date. So the expectation is the course completion date should be allowed only if the flag is Y. If the flag is null, then the course completion flag, if the flag is either N or null, okay, then the course completion date should not be populated, it should be null. So this is the expectation. So this is about the first question. The second question is, we have a employee table which contains employee name, employee number, e-name and job. So we should have a constraint to enforce that at any point of time always there should be only one employee of job as CEO. That means only one employee should be a CEO. It should not allow us to insert another employee with job as CEO. Also, it should not allow us to update the existing employee with job category as CEO. So this is the expectation. Fine. Now let me show you how to implement this functionality using the constraint. Okay. For the first question, I'm going to use the check constraint. See, normally we use the check constraint to enforce on one single column. But in this case, what I'm going to do, I'm going to use the check constraint to enforce a condition in one column based on a value in another column. For the second thing, we are going to use the unique constraint only, but let me show you the demo now. So let's start with the first question. So I'm creating the student course table. Table is created. I'm just populating with the records. So I just populated the table with Ravi, Raghu, Preetham, Sudha and Meenakshi. For Ravi, Raghu and Preetham, the course is completed. So the flag is Y and the dates are populated. Whereas for Sudha and Meenakshi, the flag is either N or null. So that is the reason the course completion date is null. But now the requirement is we need to introduce a constraint to enforce this business logic. That means in case if you are going to populate another student, or if you are going to update the row of the existing student, then it should check there should be a valid date only if the course is completed. Otherwise it is null. Okay, so here is the check constraint syntax. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to add a check constraint. So as part of check constraint, I'm adding the business logic here. You can see here, in case if the course is N or null. So that is the reason I'm using the NVL. If it is null, it would be considered default as N. So either if it is null or N, then the course completion date should be null. Otherwise, if it is Y, then the course completion date should be not null. Fine. Now let me just create this constraint. So I'm just altering the table to add this constraint. Now the constraint is created. Now let us check whether the constraint is actually working or not. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to insert one more student into this table with course completed flag as N and course completion date as sysdate. Okay, I'm inserting student ID 6, student name is Shiva, 1 or 2 and flag as N sysdate. Obviously it should not allow because I'm trying to populate the date keeping the flag as N. It should throw me the error, constraint violation error. As expected, it is throwing. Let us check one more thing. I'm keeping null and sysdate here. In this case also, I'm expecting the constraint violation error. Yes, it is throwing an error saying that constraint is violated because we are saying course completion flag is null, whereas we are giving a valid date. Now let me try to populate one more value. So I'm trying to populate. So let me just put it 8. I'm trying to populate, let's say Raghu with flag as Y and value as null. So this also is not expected because if the course completion flag is Y, then there should be a proper date, right? So this is also check constraint violation. Okay, now let me try to update the existing record. So for example, student ID 5 is Meenakshi. For Meenakshi, I'm trying to update the course completion flag as Y. Anyway, her course completion date is null. So in this case also, it should throw the constraint violation error. Fine. Now, along with Y, let us try to update the proper date for Meenakshi. So this update should go through. Okay, so this is how normally we used to test all the possible scenarios. So whenever you are doing some small change, you do all the positive scenario and all the negative scenario, so that you will be very confident that whatever the change you are doing is actually working. This is about the first question. In fact, you can even modify the constraint little bit more to enforce some other functionality. For example, in this case, I'm enforcing if course completion is null, I'm not going to check the date, but if course completion is Y, then I'm going to check the date. So based on the business logic, you can just change your condition here. See, there is one more point. In fact, the same logic you can implement as part of the trigger as well, but generally trigger is not recommended for these kind of thing. These kind of simple constraints you can implement as part of the constraint itself. Whenever you want to enforce a very complex logic or complex referential constraints, then you can implement in the triggers. Fine. So this is about our first question. Let me show you the demo for second question. First, let me create the table. The table is created. So I'm just populating 5 employees into this table. Informations are populated. Okay. So now the expectation is at any point of time, we should have only one employee with job as CEO. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to create a unique index on the job column only if the job category is CEO. For the rest of the things, I'm considering it as a null. So this is the logic here. So the constraint is created. Now let me try to insert one more employee as a Ravi as a CEO. You can see that already there is one employee King as a CEO. So obviously this insert should not be allowed. Let me execute it. As expected, it is throwing the unique constraint violation. So what I will do, I will go and update the King as a manager. Then I am trying to insert the Ravi. So now if you see, it would get allowed. Let me commit it. So let us just query from the table. Now you can see, now Ravi is the CEO. Suppose I want to make Scott as CEO, then what I will do, I'll make Ravi as manager or any other job category. Then I will update the Scott as the CEO. Okay, so now we just made Scott as a CEO. So this will enforce at any point of time there will be only one CEO of job type in this table. Okay, so here is the script. Probably you can just refer from here. So the intention of this, if the course completion is null RN, then the course completion date should be null. This is the first condition. Second is if it is Y, then the date should be not null. Okay, this is our first question. For the second question is quite simple. We are creating a unique constraint on the job column only for the job category as CEO. For rest of the things, we are just considering it as null. Okay. If you want any other questions to be answered, you can post it in the comment section or you can drop to this mail ID. But before that, you can just browse through the previously posted question as part of the subscriber question, also as part of the interview question. If you are not able to find your question here, please write back to me. I'll be happy to record and post as a new video. If you have learned something new, please like this video, subscribe and stay tuned for new feature video, interview question, concept videos and performance tuning videos. Thanks a lot for watching this video.